This is a training machine, so it's pretty basic. But the wiring diagram and troubleshooting is fairly, you know, hook your meter up to terminal block 4.
This is only for control panel, right?
Yeah, inside the control panel. But this is where you're gonna make your money, Eduardo. Jose. Yeah. Right here, this page right here.
I wanna make money.
This is where you're gonna make your money, Jose. This is where the customer is calling Alex and you're trying to integrate into his starter. And we have this. Now, we have, you got your main motor start, your starter interlock, your main stop, your e-stop, your feedback, and your stop feedback. Okay, these jumper wires right here will kill you every time. They'll kill you every time. These 2 jumper wires right here. So the first thing you do is you get rid of those. Remember? Yeah. You get rid of those things, and they're hidden. They're they're tucked away very good. You know, very well. Sometimes they put them on this side right here, and you think you know where they're at, and they'll be on the other side. So that's the first thing you do is you get rid of those jumpers. Now you have to figure out how to get a starting circuit going. So you know you need a motor start, and you need a motor stop. You need 2 wires, and the rest you have to be interconnect. So you have to land your wire right here, and then what I do is I put a jumper right here. I put a jumper on 30, 30, and 34. Okay, and as you see, I can go through the whole circuit. I got that jumpered. I'm coming back around, and I'm still into the Y1 circuit of the starting circuit. And then when I get right here on this side, I would, that would be your second wire coming down right here. So then you go into the main stop, motor stop, because you need the 2 wires, you need a start and stop section of it right here. So I get rid of these 2 jumpers right here, and I put a jumper right here on 36 and 37, and I run that all the way out 36 right down there. Now, and let's see, excuse me, I put it on 37 right down here. I jumper 36 and 35. I come back around, and now I got a complete circuit all the way through. And we'll go through this one out here because every starter is different. Every Benshaw, we're lucky, we can dial that one in. But your customer, the one that's going to the Centr site, there'll be a different wire. They may require a 2-wire start, and so you'll have to create your own starting circuit in here to satisfy that jumpers. I just did one off a main breaker, and there's like 4 or 5 different ways, you know, that you, as you can see, where you can wire these in. You know, so it's don't if you're on a job, all you have to do is email or text me the drawing of the starter, and we'll be able to send you back a drawing on where to land these and where it should be landed. And then if it gets real complicated, you just fly me out there. But no, actually the reality of it is, if you could get us the drawing of the customer starter, we can integrate at least two different ways of wiring it up, and it's not a problem. You know, we'll be able. We already know the Benshaw, so if there's a Benshaw, we can set you up with the wiring diagram. We'll go over that extensively with the Benshaw here and the compressor right here, and how that is. You can draw it out. I'll have you, part of the thing is to draw it out the starting circuit. So, you know, as you can see, when you're on site at a customer's, that's probably the most, one of the most critical parts of starting it is integrating the customer starter into the control panel.
Bien, traducción. 20 minutos.
No, yo creo que lo voy a hacer.
What's wrong?
No, they want me to translate everything. So,
So, translate.
Okay.
We got, this is the starting circuit.
Ese es el circuito del arrancador.
And you're gonna have to integrate the starting circuit into the customer's starter.
Vamos a tener que integrar, que es la parte más complicada, explicaba hace un rato. Si se va a utilizar, por ejemplo, en ese caso de AMSA, que se va a utilizar el arrancador del cliente, la parte más complicada va a ser integrar esto con el arrancador. Pero bueno, eso entre comillas porque ya sabemos, cómo funciona aquel arrancador, ¿no? O el cliente sabe cómo funciona ese arrancador.
As you can see, you have your relays right here, and there's multiple ways to wire this in. There's not one correct way, there's many ways. One of the ways that I do it, is the only way that, with the Benshaw, that I can do, is I get rid of these two jumpers right here, and I create my own jumper system. And then you can do the whole system.
Hold on. Okay. Acá tenemos unos relevadores que se van son propios del panel de control. Entonces, estos mismos tenemos que, ese sistema lo tenemos que integrar al arrancador. Comenta que hay unos puentes que tenemos que hacer, unas interconexiones para poder lograr el arranque. Ahora, algo que recomienda Bob es, generalmente quita todo y genera sus propias conexiones, ¿no? Habla de 4 o 5 maneras de hacer los puentes o las conexiones para poder conseguir arrancarlo, básicamente.
Entonces, todos los botones que tienes ahí arriba, lo que es el...
All those relays.
Bueno, son
Relays right here. Y1.
Sí, son
Y2,
relevadores, ¿no?
elevadores.
KO.
De hecho, tú ves ahí por el nombre que tiene el relevador, es el I0, I1, I2, etc. Son relevadores.
So you can look at the relay and watch them light up and know as well, right here. You can draw it out. You can look in your book right there, and you can actually draw out how you would do the jumper system. We will do that as a exercise tomorrow, and then we'll look at that, how to draw it out.
It's going to be a very nice practice.
Yeah, very nice practice. We've done that a few times. So that, as you can see, if you didn't have the book right here, I just send you that control panel, the book, you couldn't do it. Right?
Entonces, si no tienen el libro o el manual para poder revisar conexiones, pues no se va a poder hacer. Por eso la importancia de tener información.
You go wire the air compressor.
Voy a cablear el compresor.
So, your relays, Y0, Y1, Y2?
Yeah.
Those are controlled over here on page 12 of 20?
Yep.
From your micrologic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. So, this is the integration of the starter portion of it. And then when you get to this portion, you can see the relays here on that. It's good for troubleshooting. The more you familiarize yourself with the manual, the easier it is to troubleshoot. I've had more issues with this card right here, A6. No, not this one. I had a problem with this one right here, A5. And out of that, I had to replace 2 cards in the last 3 years, 3+ years out of all the people who started.
Cards, what do you mean?
The cards, this is the cards next to the control.
Oh, yeah, next to the.
Right there, troubleshooting it back.
PLC.
Over the back to the PLC. Right here.
Bueno, aquí están las diferentes salidas del PLC. Ahí se va, por ejemplo, ahorita nos estaba mostrando el A5. Dice que es una tarjeta que ha tenido que reemplazar en los últimos tiempos unas 3 veces.
This is my second favorite page out of this whole book.
Esa es la segunda, esa es la página favorita número 2.
So you'll see that it's terminal block 5, terminal block 4, terminal block 3, 2, 1. So in the cabinet, they're all marked. So now you know what they're for and where they go. Final stage, oil temperature, spare, the bearing temperature drive-in, non-drive-in bearings, your phase U temp, V temp, W temp.
Si ustedes tienen que hacer algún cableado, por ejemplo, o identificar a dónde se va a conectar, entonces ustedes ven aquí el nombre de la pieza que se va a conectar y el número donde se conectaría en este caso, ¿no? Que anteriormente se estaba mostrando por cada componente a dónde iría conectado.
So the 4 to 20 signal for the BOCV, where would I land that, Eduardo?
What?
Yeah. Where would you land the BOCV?
BOCV?
The 4 to 20 signal. The BOCV has 3 connections. It has air, it has 110, and it has a 4 to 20. And it isn't, if you take your time, ooh, there you go, look at him. Jose, that's not fair.
It's
4303.
4303.
Good, nice job.
4303.
I give you a candy bar. Right here. BOCV control. Signal. 36, 37, 38. What were you saying, Edgar?
Huh?
Where were you? What were you saying?
¿Tú qué decías?
4303.
Where's 4303?
Up 36.
Where?
Up 36.
36 right here?
Up 36. Well.
Down. There you go.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Estuvo bueno anoche o qué? ¿Nos habías invitado?
So the second part of the equation, Eduardo, where would you connect the 110 for the BOCV? Every job that you guys had, we've had to do this.
La pregunta es, ¿ya identificaron dónde va la conexión del, ¿cómo se llama? BOCV. Ahora, ¿dónde va la conexión de 110? Lleva 3 conexiones, una de 110, una de 4 a 20 miliamperes y la otra de qué, José? Y lleva otra conexión, son 3. ¿Dónde va la de 110?
La señal es esa.
Aquí están estos 3 en este bloque. ¿En cuál de estas va la de 110? Es una pregunta
On the terminal block, on the board, TV2. So, right here
Está otro
is the power. 110, 7 and 8.
El mismo.
You see? Power. 7, 8.
Okay.
Okay, so BOCV, easy. I mean, not easy, but once you familiar, yeah, very close. That's it, 110, right there. And this one right here is control signal, 4 to 20. So the IGV, where would you find the IGV power?
TV2, 5 and 6.
Excellent. Very good. 5 and 6, TB2. So, do you remember all those wires I told you for the motor temperature? Right there. Where would those go?
From the 21 to the 32.
Okay. Yes. Right here, from 21 to 32. Nothing changes. Every compressor will have this right here, and you'll be able to, as you get familiar with it, and pick that book up, because without that book, it's really challenging. So, if this is your main power supply, and your ventilation fan, your auxiliary oil pump, and your oil heater, your exhaust fan, I wonder what voltage this is. Anybody take a stab? What voltage is this?
Main power.
Main power.
460.
Excellent. 460. So this terminal block right here would have all your 460, your exhaust fan, your oil heater, your auxiliary oil pump, the fan. We don't have a ventilation fan. We have the exhaust fan. We don't have a ventilation fan on there.
Ventilation fan is for the control panel.
Yeah. Okay. How about, we always have to install the air filter DPS, and you have to run that wire back. Where does that land?
DPS. TV2.
Greg.
I saw. What does mean water leak? Last switch or?
Yeah, that's for the valve via switch that, you know, there's leakage, or other words, the valve to shut the water supply off if you have a automatic water valve in your system. It's just bad English.
Which the question?
Water leakage. Right there.
It's actually a water shut off.
Yeah.
That's Japanese translated into English. That didn't like.
Yeah, I said, what? That doesn't make sense. I'm
The oil, the air filter DPS, you see it in terminal block 2, number 13 and 14? Okay. You know, another one that's really good, I have problems with, we had a problem in Formosa, remember? Was the oil level switch.
yeah.
We had over there, remember, we had to go over there. Did we go back over there and look at it, or we just turned it upside down and played around with it right here? But anyway, the oil level switches on terminal block 2, 19 and 20. Sometimes you gotta pull those wires out, put them back in, check the terminal, they're not grounded, they're not connected. They could have landed on the wire coating itself. Okay. This is your, who wants to take a stab at this? What's this? Yeah. So this is the expansion joint. It gives you the information on the expansion joint that's shipped with the compressor. Does everybody know the proper installation of the expansion joint?
¿Saben la correcta instalación de la conexión flexible?
So, you pick a side and you loosen up 2 threads on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you'll go out here and you'll look at the expansion joint and you'll see that you, no, it's on the ends, the bolts will run through. It looks like everybody thinks it's a safety and that's how it's supposed to be, but the correct way to install it is you can pick one of the ends and then you loosen it, and I always make it 2 or 3 threads so I can verify it, because the purpose of the expansion joint is to grow and shrink, and if they're tight, they're fixed. So that's the first thing I sort of look for on that.
A la hora de hacer el ajuste, lo que dice es que las tuercas deben de aflojarse unas 3 cuerdas, porque a la hora de estar trabajando lo que va a hacer es va a crecer un poco. Entonces la correcta instalación sería eso. Una vez que ya está puesto, lo aflojan 3 cuerdas y listo.
We'll look at it tomorrow.
Porque ahí pones el propuesto de la junta de expansión que absorbe la expansión de los tubos, o sea, porque el tubo puede expandirse o cuál.
Vibrar.
Which is the main purpose of the expansion?
Expansion or binding or
The bolt. The bolt. Here, let's go outside. Let's go to the compressor real quick.
I think he means what's it's compensating for.
I'll show you.
Growth.
Growth and stretch,
Yeah.
both.
Crecimiento y el estrés, todo. Pero que lo vengan a ver directamente aquí en la. Yo no voy a buscar. Tranquilos, ya se va a acabar.
or no.